Welcome to part 3 of designing a house step by step in AutoCAD. And what I'm going to do is show you how I divided my space. Now, first thing I think about is I have to have certain room sizes because building code says I have to have bedrooms that are at least 70 square feet. And I kind of reduced that in my head to a 10 by 7 room. However, that is kind of small. And depends on really the house that you're building. Sometimes that's what you have to do, is you have to build a 10 by 7 room or 70 square foot for a very small house. I think we have a little bit more room than that for this one. So I'm going to show you how I sort of divide this space up to make living spaces and things like that. So I am going to use an offset tool. And I don't necessarily have to do it this way, but this is the way I'm going to do it. So I'm going to go ahead first and move a wall. I want to move it 11 feet because I want my rooms to be a little bit larger than 70 square feet. So I'm going to do an offset, type in 11 feet, and then hit the enter button. And I'm going to offset this line right there. And I'm also going to turn it into a green line for my interior wall layer. Okay, now it's green. Now I'm also going to go up here after I've already done that and select this again, the interior wall layer, because everything I'm drawing in here is going to be interior wall stuff, so it's going to be green. So this is one wall that's going to divide part of my house, and it's going to make a sleeping area. This one area here will turn into a couple of bedrooms and maybe a bathroom. All right. So now I'm going to take this line and I'm going to offset that one for the thickness of an interior wall. Interior walls are built with 2x4s that are in the middle. Those are 3.5 inches wide. And then there's drywall on both sides of it. Okay, so that's an additional half here and an additional half here. So you're looking at 4.5 inches for an interior wall. So again, I'm going to offset and I'm going to type in 4.5, and you can type in decimals. And it will interpret them into inches or feet or however you want, and then click enter. Okay, so that is the thickness, and I actually think it went the other way. So what I typically do is I click on the wall and I drag it in the direction that I want to offset it, and then I click again to release it. Now this one was placed by accident, so I'm going to delete that one. All right, so there is one interior wall. It's going to be used to help me divide up some bedrooms. So now I need to kind of divide this space in here up. Okay, that's my next step, is divide this space to make sure I get those rooms. That's usually the first thing I do is those rooms, because there is such a tight constraint on those. They have to be of a certain size, and I also want them to be a little bit larger than the size that code allows or that code dictates. So again, I'm going to use offset tool, and I am going to, now I've got my 10-foot section. Of course I offset at 11 feet, give myself an extra foot. So this way I'm going to offset 8 feet. Okay, so I'll type in 8, actually I said inches there, but feet, and then enter. So this line I'm going to offset 8 feet. All right, and I might as well offset this one to 8 feet to make a bedroom up here. Now I've got a lot of space in here, and I'm not sure, again, making decisions if that's where I want to go or not. So I think what I want to do, wonder what I can get here. Now it might be too tight. I was going to see if I could get one more room in there. Okay, so basically I've got 2 rooms, and I got some space here that I can use for a bathroom and other things as well. All right, so 2 bedrooms right there. And I need some wall thickness for those as well. I'm going to go ahead and put them on the green layer, which is my interior walls. And I'm going to do some more offsetting. I'm going to offset 4.5 inches. Okay, click on it and drag down, and then click on this one, drag up. All right, so it's starting to look like something here. Now my bathroom, I'm going to put a bathroom right here, and I think I want to measure that, see what kind of space I'm left with. 11 feet, that's a pretty large bathroom. I think I can put the hallway right in here, and then the bathroom right here. So it's going to be a decent size bathroom. I might even go ahead and make those rooms a little larger, but let's just go ahead and go with what we got for now. So I'm going to do one more offset to make a hallway, I'm going to offset it 36 inches because code says that's what I have to do, is at least 36 inches. And I'm going to offset that one. Okay, now I'm going to offset it again, but I'm going to offset it 4.5 inches to get the thickness. All right, so now you're looking at this, you're saying, well, it doesn't really look quite like bedrooms and bathrooms and stuff, but here we go. I'm going to do some trimming to make it look a little bit more like what we're after. So to trim, I type the word trim and I hit the enter button. And here I read my instructions on my dynamic input. It says select objects or select all. I'm going to click the enter button to select all. And now I can just go to work trimming. So I'm going to trim those two out right there. All right, and those are going to stay. And I'm going to tidy things up. Walls don't just kind of butt into each other like that. They actually join. So I'm going to clean up these intersections. And this is what yours should look like as well. And I probably shouldn't have cleaned up the outside of that one, but you know, you'll maybe see why later. Okay, so there is a hallway. There will be a passageway so that we can get into this hallway, and there will be doors and things like that as well. But continuing on, you know, I need to put a master bedroom, which I can put it on up here if I want to, or down here. I can put it wherever I want to, but this is just my typical design style when I'm doing just an average house. You know, average size houses really, you know, there's not a lot of flexibility in them for like an average neighborhood type house, but there is some. Okay, so anyway, I know this is 11 foot gap right here, and I can actually produce a master bedroom and a master bath up here. So I'm going to offset a line again. Go to the offset tool, and I want my master bedroom to be 14 feet wide. It's going to be a 14 by 11. So click here. Oops. There we go, 14 feet. Okay, and I'm going to offset it again to make the thickness 4.5. Okay, got that. Now I'm going to turn it green. Well, I gotta select it first. Okay, so now I have a master bedroom area. I can turn this into a master bathroom and probably some other things as well, some storage space, utility space, or whatever. So now I've kind of got this design going, and you sort of see the sectional view. It looks like a tic-tac-toe board almost. But you know, I got my rooms and my bathroom over here. I got the master bedroom and bathroom right there. Probably a kitchen here, living room right around in this area, maybe a dining room over here. But we'll just kind of have to see how this develops as we go. So stay tuned for the next video, and I will start, you know, carving this thing up a little bit more, and you'll see where we go with it.